Hey folks, it's Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome to the farm vlog today. We've got a lot of stuff to get done here on the farm. I got my volunteer guy here, Steve. He's scared of the camera right now. He's hiding over here. He's got his beanie on. Anyhow, guys, got some projects to do on the farm today. We're gonna take the new Dodge truck and we're gonna load up some steel beams on the back of it, and we're gonna take them down to where our camping area is. And the plan is to eventually build a bridge, but we're gonna kind of mock up a little bridge, and that'll be the last thing we do today. First thing we're gonna do, we've just got some general errands to do, and we've got to go pick up all of the limbs that are in the middle of the field from where the timber crew was here working on the farm. And if you look, you can see back behind me, it's kind of hard to show you on camera until we get over there, but all this land back here has been cut. All the timber has been cut, and they drug all the brush and stuff right on the edge of the field. So we got to get all that brush out of the field and clean that up so that we don't hit it with the mower later in the year. All right, so let's go have some fun today. Come on along in the farm vlog and we'll do a little bit of farming. All right, woo! Stoney Ridge, farm Stoney Ridge. So the first thing we have to do is go up and we got to water the goats. Now I filled their water trough yesterday with 5-gallon buckets. It takes 25 gallons of water. What I'm finding out is with 15 or 16 goats, they are burning through some water. So we're going to have to figure out a better way to handle this water situation with the goats. But for now, we're going to fill these water buckets up, take them up there and set them to the side for the goats. The reason we're doing this way is because we want backup buckets. We want the water buckets to already be up there. It's supposed to rain sometime this weekend. It's going to be nasty and muddy, and we can't drive the gator through the field when it's all muddy. You got to be careful with your hose. Make sure you don't make a big mess in the back of the gator. So folks, what I'm talking about with all this mud is the thaw. If you look right here, where we're making tracks here from the house to the goat pen is just gonna start making a big muddy mess. You can see the tracks right here. You can see this is just where we pulled up just now. The ground is thawing, it's wet, it's nasty, and we gotta keep water storage up here. So I've gotta find a better solution for this, or just keep a ton of buckets up here. I don't know. No new baby goats today, by the way. So guys, this is what I'm talking about right here. There's sticks and logs, large sticks out in the field all over everywhere. These are just pieces that broke off while they were cutting the timber. And you can see there's like a log out here and just a few other pieces. So got my help here. We're gonna toss them out, toss them back into the woods. That's pretty much it with cleaning up of the sticks. Some of them will be small enough we can throw on the back of the gator, and we'll take them down to the fire pit. So folks, what we're gonna do here is just walk all around this whole field. This is a 25-acre field. We'll walk all the way around the whole thing and throw all these limbs out. We also have the Forestry Service folks coming today, and we're gonna make some plans for replanting, okay? We've got several areas here on the farm that we're gonna go ahead and replant. One of them is kind of right back in here. There's probably out of 100 and something acres, maybe 110 acres we cut, we're probably gonna replant about 50. And we'll plant those back in a native pine species that we can harvest again in, probably 25, 30 years. We'll probably talk to the forestry guy a little bit on the video, either this video or I might just do a separate one. We'll talk about replanting and reseeding and the thought process behind it. But in the meantime, we play pickup sticks. You don't want to get this caught in your hay baler. Not at all. Folks, I'm glad you're allowing me to take a little bit of the romance out of farming here. We have a lot of work to do. This is going to take us somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 6 hours just walking around picking up sticks. You want to talk about some sore backs tomorrow. Farms are beautiful, but they're a lot of work. There's a lot of sticks. So you might be asking yourself at this point, why didn't the timber crew pick up after themselves? Well, they paid good money for the timber. Their job isn't to clean up. My job is to clean up after they leave. So a lot of this will be taken back to pasture. The stumps will be removed. This is just part of it. We knew it was coming. Boy, it's a good thing I wore my step meter on my watch today. Well, folks, it's been a few hours and our backs are hurting. We got a load of sticks here and we're gonna put it on a stump. I've got a stump here in the yard, and this is a black gum stump. And I've been trying to get it out of the yard. I've been bumping it with the tractor. I've been trying to dig it up. I'm just not having any luck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pile brush around the stump. This brush right here, and that dude right there, he was out in the field too. This brush right here is just the brush that we picked up out smack dab in the middle of the field. So let's throw it on this stump right here, and once it gets dry enough, we'll light it on fire and hopefully burn that stump out of the ground. And then we can plant us another fruit tree. We're right here by the orchard here, okay? So the orchard kind of parallels the driveway, the honeybees, the garden, chicken coop, all that stuff is all right here. It's all planned. So let's get busy, right, Steve?
Right.
All right. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had a stump in your yard, but it is just a hassle to get rid of a stump in your yard. I found that this is the best method, okay? So what I did was drill down in the stump, and I put some weed killer in the stump, some Roundup in that stump, and capped it off with a little bit of wax. It's killed the stump, and we just gave it 2 years to dry up, and now hopefully it'll burn good. It's just a pain in the butt though. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here, we're gonna get the pickup truck, the new Dodge Ram pickup truck that I got for $3 grand. Pretty cool, I like it. And we're gonna load up some big, I think they're 16-foot steel beams. We got 3 of these steel beams, and the thought is that we'll mock up an area to make a bridge over the creek. It's gonna be beautiful. It's beautiful out here today. What's that thing? All right, mechanics, it's time. It's mechanic time. What in the heck is squeaking in here? It doesn't squeak anymore when I rev it up than it does normally, but it's constantly squeaking. I think it's a belt tensioner. It's either that or we got a bearing or something going bad. Something needs some grease. I think it's a belt tensioner. Tell me what you think. I need some advice. I like it. Woo! So folks, this is what we're talking about. These are the steel beams, and they are old and crusty and rusty, but they're stout, super duper stout. I think it's a 5-inch steel beam. This thing probably weighs 350 pounds. This is what we're gonna use, or try to use, to make our bridge. And this is just the start of it. So we're gonna load these guys on the truck, I think. Widen her out. Hey, that thing's heavy, man. You got her? This thing big, man. Woo. Had to get some straps. I'll raise them up, let the tailgate down. Hang on. Now, okay, help me ease this one down. I only got one. It's heavy. Okay. All right. Set them on tailgate. These beams are almost too long for the truck. That's the problem we're running into. We're over here scratching our heads about it. They're almost too long for the truck. Got a little more head scratching to do. So originally I thought these beams here were 16 feet long, but it looks like they're somewhere in a neighborhood of 18 feet long, which posed a problem in getting them in the truck. So we've got one big heavy duty strap and one medium kind of light duty, kind of not so fun strap. And we don't have very far to go. We just got to go to the other side of the farm. So we'll give it a shot. That little bumpity right there in the camera was the camera almost eating it. So now the next place me and Steve got to go is over here down by the creek. We're going to unload these things and kind of do a little mock-up bridge. And that'll give me a way to get started when Steve's not here. Because little Mrs. Stoney Ridge, there's no way she could help me pick these things up. Steve's got the muscles, and that's what we need. Flex. So you might be asking, what are you doing here, Josh? What are you doing this for? Well, we're down here. This is our little campfire area, our little fun spot. Got a picnic table back here behind me, and we want to make a bridge to cross this creek. Right here is where an old bridge used to be. And we're going to put it right beside it here. It's about a 10 to 15 foot span right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay those beams across the creek right here so that we can access this other side of our property, which we really haven't even been on. There's an old house over there that has like fallen down years and years ago, like the foundation's still there and stuff. So just a cool area that we can have here to enjoy. All right, folks, so here's the plan. We've got 3 beams right here. They're long enough. We're going to take them up on the other side of the bank. We'll support them with either concrete or cinder blocks over here for the time being, and we'll get some cross bracing. We'll weld across all 3 of these beams, and we'll do some bracing in between. And we'll have a vlog completely dedicated to this. And then we'll have a bridge, and it'll be awesome. Guys, thanks a lot for joining me here on the farm. Me and Steve have been working our butts off today. I've been sweating. I wore Steve out today. These things are heavy. I saved the heaviest thing for last, so it worked out good. Thanks a lot, guys. Come on back to the Stoney Ridge Farm and see me. Click that like button, please. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and click the little bell down there. It'll notify you when I post a new video. We'll see you again soon. All right? Woo! Woo! Got some bridge work here. First man to cross the bridge. I ain't scared of it.
Well, I moved to the city and I found my wife. Now we're talking about the country and it sounds alright. I'm hugging and kissing on her every night. Dream about a family and a living right. Talk to growing up and the times I have. And my brothers and my sisters and my mom and my dad. Now that's the kind of place that we live our lives. And dirt roads and peace, making love every night. Yeah.
I'm running out of SD cards, so hopefully you get to see this, but this is the bridge mock-up right here, and we're gonna weld these 2 pieces together right here, those 2 pieces together, and these 2 pieces together. And we're gonna concrete a foundation right here on either side, and we'll have a bridge we can drive the gator across. Awesome. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work here. If anybody knows, leave me a comment down below. How much weight will a 5-inch I-beam that's been rusting for 45 years hold up? Let's see. Thanks, guys. See you later.